This is CHSR 97.9 FM here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada. This is Python's Paradise, your film and music show. And folks, you know, I'm used to being 3 or 4 hours ahead of my guests, but you know, when I get somebody from Italy on the phone, they are ahead of me by 5 hours. And, you know, it's always great to have people from other parts of the world, people from Europe, Australia, or any places like that come on the show. Well, Mike Gormley, of course, has sent me a lot of guests, and he just sent me the lead singer. You're going to have to pronounce that, your band's name.
Seraphic Eyes.
Seraphic Eyes. Okay.
Pleasure to be here.
I have the lead singer. I have the lead singer to this band on the phone. We have Alberto. I'm going to get your name here. Okay, Alberto Marconetti. Is that right?
Marconetti. In Italian is Marconetto, but I know it's strange. It's two words together.
Yeah.
Italian word together, and so it's difficult for you probably to say Marconetto.
Okay. Well, it has the I at the end of it, so no wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, honest mistake. I mean, no disrespect, but I got to ask, what's it like in Italy right now?
Sorry, repeat, please.
What's it like in Italy right now?
What hour is it in Italy? There is a problem with the connection. I'm not sure if I understand.
No, what's it like in Italy? Like the weather and whatnot.
Oh, sorry. Now is the real end of a very sunny day.
Yes.
Today I passed sometimes to half an hour to try to clean the pool of the swimming pool of a friend, because I hope that tomorrow we can swim.
Well, I can't swim, so hey, not something I ever picked up. Do you know where I'm located here in New Brunswick, Canada?
No.
No.
I'm very sorry, but I am a very busy man. I have 3 works and 1 little daughter, as you've seen. And so all my busy time is very full. I try to do my best for the band, for my job, for my second job, and for my daughter. And so I didn't search where is your radio in Canada. But I feel my father, that was very a big lover of geography, that do like this to me, that yeah, you're not a good student, Alberto.
Well, you know, I think it's really awesome that your wife is part of your band. Where did the concept of this band come from? Where did this originate?
The origin is the same of the origin of my band. Where I was 20, before, when I was 17, I was a metal boy. I like Metallica, Iron Maiden, and all this kind of band. And then arrived the grunge, okay? And I start to feel this kind of music like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, or Smashing Pumpkins, and a lot of alternative rocks band. I start to hear this kind of music, and I feel more deeper, more in contact with my soul. And so I change my listen habits. But I'm an optimistic person, okay? And so I feel that use this kind of deeper music for give a positive message with your music could be something good. And when I understood that territorial pacing is 3 notes and is a great song, I say maybe I can try to do music. 20 years later, I think the same. 8 years ago, I restarted to play this kind of music with a new band with the same name, Seraphic Eyes. And I continue to be a positive and optimistic person. And the same is for my drummer, Alessio, and for my wife and bass guitar player, Laura. And so we write a sort of grunge and punk rock, but with this kind of emotions. So the album name is Hope.
Yes.
The last single is Infinite Streets, because I really think that we have a lot of opportunity in life. If we stop to think only to the money and we start to think to how can improve the quality of our life and how we can try to have a better life by searching our opportunities, searching what make us happy, okay, our life become better. And if every person do this, the world became better, and we don't need more guns and weapons of any kind. And if you're happy, really happy, you don't want to steal nothing to no one, okay?
Yeah.
And so this kind of message move our music and our last LP.
Your wife Laura is in your band, of course, and I think it's great. You of course have a little daughter. How did you and her meet? And obviously you both have a love for music.
Okay, how I met my wife. My wife was a bass player, but I never heard her on the bass. I was searching a bass guitar, and I think maybe a girl on the bass could be good for the band. And so, really, I started to search on Facebook girl that play guitar, but she was busy at this time. But we remain in contact. After some months, I find a man, a very good guitar player, but we play together for 6-7 months, and then he told me that my project is too serious for him, and so he quitted with me. And in that period, I start to go around and be a fiancé with Laura, and she told me, "I'm a bass player. You can play with me." No, I need someone that is more serious. And she told me, "No, I'm serious. I want to play in your band." And after a little time, we decide, okay, we try. And then she became our bass guitar. But I'm not happy when I start, because I think maybe it's better than my girlfriend is not my bass guitar player, but it's happened.
It happened. Well, I
Yes.
gotta say, you have good taste.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I try.
Well, I tell you, she stands out in the pictures that are on your webpage. So it's like, I noticed you had a female bandmate, and then you tell me she's your wife. I'm like, okay, thumbs up.
Thanks. Thumbs up. At the first time, I was scared because she is my second wife, and my first wife, it's the other owner of my little advertising company. Okay. My job is web designer. I'm a web designer, and I have a little company. And I was married with the other part, the other 50% of the company. Okay. And so I was scared because I don't want to quit again for the job. But this kind, it looks that I chose better.
Okay. Well, your latest album is called Hope. Now, how is it that you come to be, like, did you always want to be a musician?
No.
Okay.
But when I was 18,
Mm-hmm.
I was in a party, and it was a boring party,
Okay.
and with very few girls. And I tried to play a guitar, and a friend of mine showed me "Come as You Are," da-na-na-na-na-na-na. And I think it's not really complicated as I supposed. Maybe I could play. And so at the time I was a singer in a band,
Mm-hmm.
but I was a singer a little scared of stay on stage. But from the first time I take a guitar in my hand, I start to write music. From the next day of that horrible party, I take a guitar, I try to do the first note, and I start to compose. I was not in time, I was not very good, but the music start to arrive on my head very in a simple way that I don't understand, but I love to create music. Probably in a perfect world, I try to do this and for other people. But in this world, no one is interested in your song if you are not a good player and a good musician. So I try to have a better singer than mine, because I wasn't a good singer at the start. I'm not a good singer maybe now, but I'm better than when I start. And so I try to study to improve. But probably my only real gift is to compose, to create a musical idea. And then I do a lot of lesson. I did a lot of lesson, and I continue to do a lot of exercise for playing guitar and sing.
Is the guitar your instrument of choice?
Yes.
Now,
yes.
what
Really
made that?
influenced from Kurt Cobain.
What's that?
I was influenced by Kurt Cobain of Nirvana. Probably I choose that instrument for him.
Okay. No, yeah, you're a big fan of Nirvana, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I can't blame you.
Not only, and I love many other bands, but what moving me to play the guitar probably was Cobain.
Okay.
Without him, probably I continue to only listen music.
Okay.
But when I start that a great song could be made only with 3 notes, I start to think that I could compose.
Okay. Well, you have a new album, Hope, and Mike Gormley had sent this to me, and I gotta say, I enjoyed it immensely, How did you and Mike Gormley get connected?
It was a strange connection, okay? Here in Italy, I deeply know that Italian people love to listen English music and love to listen music only when or often when America say this song is good. We have a few rock musicians that sing in English, that is famous in Italy, and it's famous only because they will pass from America. Okay, and so last February, by speaking with some friends, I start to understand that maybe it could be a good way to come to California, to go in California for listen and speak with someone. Okay, because two friends of mine was interested in go to a very big musical expo, and I have an English cousin that in the same period was in California for his job. And so I start to have a plan. In the same week, my cousin and two friends, everyone in California and everyone on a big expo. Maybe I could do the same and try to contact someone. I said this to my producer, Pietro Foresti, that was the best rock producer in 2017, and he produced our last LP. And I said to him, I have a crazy idea. I want to go in California for promote my LP, our LP. And he said, okay, I'll try to find the best contact for you, and then you can go and you have a little door open, maybe, thanks to me. He worked in California and in the United States for 5 years. And he helped us to find the contact with Mike Gormley. Then I write a mail to Mike, and I said to him, I will be at this big expo on February or January. Maybe we can talk. Maybe we can speak about our music. We are searching an American manager. And he told me yes, luckily. I was luckier, and he said yes, and we met at this expo, and he started to listen our music, and he said, I like it, maybe we can work together.
Okay. Well, Mike has sent me a lot of people on my show, and this is the first time he sent me somebody from Italy, so this was great. I listened to the album. I gotta say, you say the first single is Infinite Sheets, right?
Infinite Streets. This is not the first single. We start to promote the LP on online and in Italy. We did 3 singles before this. We promote JFK before the LP going outside. That is a song that talk about our thought about Kennedy, of the President Kennedy. Then in the same period of the LP is going outside Another Life. That is a song that I write for my daughter, but it's a song that talk about Another Life is about a new life, my daughter, change life if you're unhappy about your life, and it's about a new life, because I think that we pass many times on this planet, for me, and so it's about I don't know if the correct word is reincarnated, but I think that after that we will have a little time about thinking about our past life, and then we come back here, and so this is the second single. Infinite Streets is the third single.
Okay, do you have a favorite song on the album?
It's difficult. It's really difficult.
I hear you. Yeah.
Um, every song is very important for different reason.
Mm-hmm.
JFK is a very political song, and I love it because I think that it's important to have a political vision, and it's important to think about how the world goes. Another Life is important because it's my song for my daughter. There is a hope, the song that give the name to the LP, that is a song about hope, and so about never give up. And I think is important for have a good life. Infinite Streets is about the infinite possibility that life give us. So it's important. I don't know. Every time is a different song. So Losing Souls, the first song of
I love Losing Souls. What a great song to start the album with, too. It just sucks you right in. So that's a great one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Is the favorite song of our drummers. Of all our discography, Losing Souls is his favorite. Is one of my favorite songs, but is more dramatically. It speak about a destroyed world. It's like a dream that speak about a destroyed world because we don't use our mind and our heart to think about everything is good and bad in our life, in our society, in our business, and so it's an important song for me. But it's not my favorite song every day. So for me, it's a good song for start an LP, and it's a good song, and we often use it for start a gig. But it's not always my favorite.
Another one I really liked was Running in the Dark.
Oh, this is another important song because is about two important things of my life. It's dedicated to my father that I lost some years ago.
Okay.
And it talk the first phrase is about when there was the 9/11, okay? A lot of people send me a message, put a flame on your window for the death of 9/11. But that night I was on luck, and that flames that was the same flame that I use a lot of time in my life because I love candles. That night I go to sleep and the candle go down and start to burn my house. Okay. And I was sleeping, and my grandmother that was dead 10 years before touched my body, and I feel his voice. That is impossible because she was dead 10 years before, but I feel his voice tell me, Alberto, wake up. I wake up and I see the light in the corridor, and I think, oh, maybe there something burned outside my house, but it was not outside my house.
Oh, wow.
And I arrive in the time for stop the fire. Okay, but the fire is near 2 meters when I arrive. Okay, after this, I start to think that there is something after that. But my father think that after the death there is nothing. He think at this. His thought was about when I will die, I will be nothing. Okay, I became nothing, and this a lot of people think this, but when you are near to the end, really near, days, maybe hours, this will be very, very scared. And so I create Running in the Dark, because my father think that he was running in the dark, and he was very, very scared. And all the song is my word that and my thoughts about what I said to my father when he was really near to the dead, for try to increase his hope before the last moment. And so it's a very deep song.
Okay.
It is strange for me to, because in Italian, when I sing this song, few people understand, but when a lot of people outside and outside of Italy listen this song, they understand the words, and so it's different. It's very emotional for me speaking about this song.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a terrific song, and of course another one I liked that you had on here was Alien Blood.
Alien Blood is our vision about the economy that destroy our planet.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of big company that hidden by the CEO and their needs of taking more colored paper in their fucking banks. Sorry.
It's okay.
They destroy the world. They destroy the soil. They destroy our sea.
Mm-hmm.
And they are not the owner of the sea. They are not the owner of the air, and they are not the owner of the soil.
Nope.
And it's terrifying that no one stopped this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not against capitalism. I think that if you are better than me, it's correct that you collect more money, but it's very no good for me. I don't know if very no good is correct. Sorry. When I start to speak about these arguments, I became my soul start to burn. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that no one have the possibility and to destroy this planet.
Exactly.
This is very bad, and so I can't playing music and don't say this in my song. Losing Soul and Alien Blood talk about this. Losing Soul is more for all the people.
Mm-hmm.
Alien Blood is what I think about economy and about the planet.
Okay.
Is more focus on this argument.
Okay. You get another one here, When I Suffered.
When I Suffer is a thanks. Is a very, very, very big thanks to Smell Like Teen Spirit.
Okay.
Because without Smell Like Teen Spirit, I'm not sure that the world could arrive. Without Smell Like Teen Spirit, many other bands maybe didn't became famous. And without Caius, without Jane's Addiction, without Porno for Pirates, without Sonic Youth, without Dinosaur Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
the music world should be more poor.
Actually, it's funny. We just lost Gord Downey, the lead singer of the Tragically Hip. And he would Tragically Hip would fit right in with the bands that you're mentioning.
Yeah,
They're a Canadian band. Yep. And one last song I want to bring up is The Reason.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
want to say this. I don't know
Sure.
if I told too much for your show. I'm sorry,
Oh,
but
don't worry. Go ahead.
thanks. I think that every time there is a man or a woman or a band
Mm-hmm.
or every kind of artist with good idea, the all the world became richer. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so from Leonardo da Vinci to Kurt Cobain, it's not the same, but every person could increase the level of humanity.
Yeah.
It's a gift for the humanity, and without smelling spirits, maybe we lost a lot of gift. But with that song, the attention of music business moved on Seattle and moved on the alternative rock, and so when I suffered, is my way to say thank you very much.
Yeah, I was bringing up The Reason as well. That was another good song on the album.
Which one? Sorry.
The Reason.
Oh, The Reason.
Yeah.
Our bluesy song.
You can tell I enjoyed a lot of your songs on this. Like I just have a list of them on here. It just stood out to me.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
The Reason is more light song. Is not about big problem of life. Okay, but I live in a very Catholic country. Okay, and from when we born, our family and our friends start to say, "Oh, you have 2 years. Do you have a fiancé?" No, no, I don't have a fiancé. I don't want to have a fiancé. I think that, like for everything, you need experience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so if you don't have experience, maybe you choose your girl for me, or your man for the women, and for girls only cause his or she's beautiful, only cause she or he has a beautiful eyes or a beautiful body, and this is not the important part of life. Okay, and so the song is my joke about it's my mistake again. I choose a girl only for the teeth. It's my mistakes again.
Yeah.
I choose only for, and I never pass time to listen your thoughts. Okay. After my first marriage, I go outside with many ladies. Okay, but I was not like a shark that tried to collect more girls. I was interested about what I need and what I feel. And I think that it's sad that you have to arrive to 35 years to understand that maybe you are not good to choose the person that you need near you. Okay?
Yeah.
And so I tried to pass after my first marriage that my first marriage ended not because she's a bad girl. She continued to be the 50% of my company, so we continued to be friends.
That's good.
But yes, I think the same. But she liked the mountain, and I love the sea. She liked to wake up early and go to bed very quickly, and I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
I like to have a lot of friends in my house, and she like to have a little company of friends, maybe 2 or 3 in the house for the dinner, and after the dinner, everyone to his house. And I'm the opposite. Who have the reason? Both. she have her reason because she like that kind of life.
Mm-hmm.
I have my reason because I like other things. But when we married,
Mm-hmm.
we are like kids. We are not emotional. We don't have a good emotion. We decide like when you buy sweets. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is no good. And I think that if you grow up with a lot of taste,
Mm-hmm.
you can do better decision. And the same is for the music. The same is, do you like cheese? I like cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like chocolate? I don't like chocolate. No, it's bullshit. I really love chocolate. But you can choose only if you know. Knowledge is what can increase and maybe help to grow up our life in everything. And so you need the same in the person. You can choose better friend, you can choose better wife, better husband.
Yeah. I have a question. I wanted to know if it's possible if you could bring Laura in there, and I want to get talking to both of you together and get a sense of your chemistry in the music. Would that be all right? Yeah, bring her in.
Do you know that it will arrive our little monkey?
Sure,
No,
but
no
you know what? Bring her in.
Laura,
That's okay.
Laura is not very good in English, so
Okay.
I will translate your question, okay?
Sure.
And then I translate the reply.
Sure, go ahead.
Wait 1 minute.
Yep, no problem.
Allora, vorrebbe parlare anche con te e io vi traduco. She is eating a banana. My daughter always eating. No. Oh, I ask your friendship on Facebook.
Yeah.
Aspetta, amore,
Okay.
si sta mangiando anche la
Oh.
boccia.
Sorry, wait a second.
Oh, don't worry about that. Yeah.
Okay, sit down here.
Sì, ma
No
tutte e
problem.
due?
Yeah.
Aiuto.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. That is the perfect picture right there.
Thank you very much. And you don't know that Alessio Azza, our drummer,
Mhm.
is his godfather. Her,
Padrino.
he is the godfather of Stella.
Okay.
So he's a complete family.
Family.
So is your daughter going to grow up to be a musician?
We hope. I have here my phone, but I have a video of our. Thank you very much. I have a little video when we was in a studio. We was sorry. We was in a studio. We was preparing the mic for the guitar and the bass. Amore, smettila. She go to the drum, take the stick, and start to play. She's awesome. She continue to see video of people that play. She continue to see our drummer. She continue to see our live show. Okay, and every time she it's like she's studying. Okay.
Okay.
And now it's incredible. After I send you the video, it's awesome.
All right.
No, devo... Qua, un secondo.
Okay,
Laura, I have a question for you.
We have a problem. The daughter won my
Okay.
wife, and
Yeah.
so you have to be very fast for the question.
Well, my question for Laura is what made her choose the bass guitar as her instrument of choice? What interested her in the bass?
Sorry. Hai capito la domanda? Cosa ti ha fatto scegliere il basso come strumento?
Mi piace il suono, lo sento nella pancia.
She said she loved the sound because she feel it here in the stomach.
Okay. I want to know what Laura's favorite song is on the album.
Qual è la tua canzone preferita del nostro disco? Sì.
Io sono Tamar, Alien Blood.
Alien Blood, okay. Good pick. Good.
She is the most rude. She is the most rude player of our band. She is the most metal. She really love the that metal sound, and so Alien is one of the hardest song of the LP. Okay. And so is one of her favorites. And every time I write a song that is more quiet, more like a ballad, she look at me and she always said, I like this song, but I don't like that it's slow.
What's it
every time. She don't like a slow song. She don't like ballad.
Here's my next question for... I wanted to know how she feels about playing on stage with you. What's it like, you two interacting on stage?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Like when you two are on stage playing, like compared to like when you're home, your professional life, they're on stage. When you two are on stage, what's it like? The chemistry between you as musicians.
It is strange because when you are with other musicians, it's like it's more simple to acting. Okay, you love your song, the other musician that play with you love your song, and so you play together, and it's fun. But when you have your wife on the stage, it's more like come back to be fiancé, okay? Because you watch your eyes more with like this, okay? So I love that you are playing. But it's more difficult to go on stage if before the stage you are a little angry for something.
No, però di solito ci siamo io e Azza che ci mettiamo contro di te.
Yes, and I have a problem. She remind me that I have a problem. I'm more romantic, and so I only think to the best part. But my rhythm section, okay, Laura and Azza are good friend, and so often they are my enemies. And so when
Azza and I, we are similar.
They are more similar as a character, okay? And so sometimes they fight me. No, Alberto, this is not correct. Yeah, Azza, have the reason. This is not good. And you're my wife. Help me.
Have you two been to Canada before?
She has some relatives in Canada. So yes. But for me, the reply is no. I'm luckily, I've never been in Canada. I hope in the future, but maybe in the summer. It's too cold for me. I love the sun.
Well, it is warm here now, you know, but yeah, our winters are pretty cold, especially here in New Brunswick, Canada. You know, we're pretty cold, but we're pretty warm here now, here in late June, so we're good.
Maybe I hope that in the future we can do a little tour in Canada, but in the summer.
Well, I won't fault you there. Do you two have any charities you're involved in?
It's an important question because I don't know the correct word, but she's a social helper.
Okay.
She worked for the Italian social helper is correct, and I'm more. I think that she do a very important job.
Yep.
But in Italy, we don't have good laws that help her to do a good job. Okay. And so, as I tell you before, I think that the only way for improve humanity is knowledge.
Yep.
And so I think that like the fire, without the fire we can't cook. Where with the knowledge, all the and with the better school and maybe free school, the level of life of humanity could increase. And so I prefer to spend my few free time for create music that could help maybe, I hope, that could help a lot of people to understand this message that I spend a life to understand. Okay, because in the next October I will be 45, and I think that maybe it could help more people that one little social assistant, social helper with bad laws.
Okay.
And so we do our best in different way.
Do you want to tell everybody where they can get your music, your webpage? Plug that on here.
What I can say, I think that we are in a period, in a strange period, where sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I love watching the three of you together. I think this is a great family dynamic.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I love the same. It's what I tell you. I don't have this kind of dynamic in my first with my first wife, and so I didn't do kids with my first wife. But with Laura, it's the opposite. I have a good dynamic, and so I create a family.
So
we create a family. To my to the people who discover Seraphic Eyes on thanks to your radio and or on the web, I want to say that this is a very strange period for humanity, for me, because thanks to internet we could arrive to the probably bigger offer of the story of humanity about everything, about music, about arts, about knowledge, okay? But I feel like the big media work more on the music without the soul.
Yes.
All say the same.
I agree,
Few rock bands, the few new rock bands that start to grow up on the media, they don't speak about the problem of humanity. They don't speak about the soul of humanity.
They don't speak about much of anything, really. A lot of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's very sad. And I think that is no good, because this kind of arguments are what we need for rediscover the possibility of a better world, of a clean world, of a love world where everyone was accepted, where every different person could be himself without problem. We need this kind of music, and so to everyone discover our music, I want to say that we are trying. Maybe we are not. Oh no, I'm sure that we are not as good as Pearl Jam, Rage Against the Machine, Nirvana. We are not at that level, but we are deeply try with our hearts to create music.
You have a great sound, so I mean, I've heard it myself. I mean, I'll definitely promote this.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Really.
the album is called Hope, and it's Seraphic Eyes. There you go. Yes. Well, you know what? It was wonderful having you on here. It's nice to talk through Skype here and see you in Italy there. I've never been to Italy, but I've done a lot of interviews, and it's cool to see you and your wife and your daughter, and you have a great thing going there, and I think it's awesome you two are in a band together. So, I mean, keep making the music, both in the family and in the band.
Okay, no problem. We will continue. We have not one project, but two projects.
Okay.
No, three projects.
Okay.
Yes, I have for the next winter.
Okay.
I think that we will go out with an acoustic little EP, because I really love the first time of Alice in Chains discography.
Mm-hmm.
One electric LP, one acoustic EP, one electric LP, another acoustic EP, and so I try to do this sometimes. And this winter we will probably go outside with an acoustic EP, but this it will help us to take more time, because our next LP, it's a very complicated project, because I have a very complicated mind, probably. And so we need more time for the next LP.
Does Laura write any songs for the album?
No, but we love to be a democracy.
Okay.
Democracy. And so I have maybe 70 or 80 other songs that I write.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
Sure.
But a lot of songs, they don't like it. And so when I have the first embryonic part of a new song, okay, I will play for them, for Laura and Alessio, and if they say we like it, it's not bad, we can work on. Laura start to write his bass part, and Alessio start to write his drummer part, and both they tell me maybe the guitar could be better like this, maybe the words could become better like this, and so we work together. But if both they tell me we don't like it, this song is like shit, I go to my coach and I play alone that song.
Well, you know what? It was fantastic having you on here today. And like I said, I love the family dynamic you have. And I like the fact that you can include your music with that. I think that is fantastic. I think it's great. And I wish you the best of success. The album, of course, is Hope. And I've listened to it. I think it's great. I think you have a great sound, and never, ever sell yourself short.
Thank you very much, really.
Yes.
I have a little notice for you.
Okay.
Not this week, but the next week. The new video of Infinite Streets will be on YouTube.
Oh,
and
YouTube,
so,
fantastic.
And so I hope that a lot of people will like it. So follow us on YouTube.
Yes, I have a YouTube channel as well, so that's where this interview will eventually make it to, but it'll air here first, though. Yeah.
Thank you very much. If if you send me the link for your of this interview, I will post on every of our channel and on our website on seraphiceys.com.
Absolutely, we shall do.
Listen,
Yeah.
she's sing immigrant song.
Con le sue parole.
La 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 la.
You got music in your family.
I really love my daughter.
Yes, well,
I am a father that live on the seventh cloud, or the ninth cloud, for my daughter.
Well, you know what? I want to thank you and for coming on here and talking about your music and your other projects. And I thank Laura and your daughter for coming on here too. I found that very entertaining.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I love to speak about our project, and so maybe I use too much word.
No. People want to hear you, not me. I prefer my guests do more talking than me. So it works perfectly that way. That's what they want to hear. If they heard more of me than you, then I'm doing something wrong. So I've learned that a long time ago doing this.
Okay. Maybe send me your email, and I will send you our next project. Okay?
Sure, I can do that. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And just want to say greetings from Canada.
And greetings from Italy. It was a pleasure to talk with you.
Absolutely.
See you next time.
You take care and God bless. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.